Okay, so here I am at the house. It has a very, very woodsy feel, and it is right off of Old Highway 99, which isn't an overly busy street. So, just showing you the surroundings. Remember when I said with unrestricted properties, sometimes you don't have the best of neighbors? So, it looks like they are operating some sort of business here. I don't know what, but there's obviously quite a few cars, so want to point that out to you. Overall, though, the area is very, very nice. And what's really nice about this one is just how close you are to everything. This is only maybe 5 minutes or so to 105, which is where like all the restaurants and stuff are. So this is the house, and then there is the 2-car garage, and then there is this little shed here, a little bit of fenced yard. So the property line goes to about right here. And I'll see if I can find any of the other stakes, but this is heavily, heavily wooded and will require a little bit of land clearing. But what I really like is that you have very little front yard. And so most of your property is going to be behind the house. This home sits on 2 acres. But what's really, really nice is because of how wooded it is, once you're here, you don't really see much of anything. And you also do have a lot of parking. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Okay, so wraparound porch. My first impressions of the home are that this is more well put together than anything that we've seen to date. Just looking at it, this feels a lot more solid than a lot of homes that we've seen. I love that there's a ton of windows. So that was the living room. This is your dining space. And your kitchen is really, really good sized. These are quartz countertops, full height tile backsplash. You know, this color of cabinetry is actually really coming back into style. I think that if we just took these gold knobs off and we drilled another hole and put holes on instead of these knobs, these cabinets would look probably a solid 20 years newer than they do right now. And then you could change this out for a microwave hood, and that would look really awesome too. Refrigerator goes here. There is a water line for an ice maker. And then you have an eat-in kitchen here that overlooks the pool. We will go back there, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the house first. And then off of your kitchen, you have a pantry. And then you have a guest hall bath. And then you have laundry room here. And this goes out to the garage, and this is all covered. You just have a little bit of uncovered here, but this goes out to the garage. There is electrical out here, and it's definitely oversized. So it'll fit 2 cars and have a little bit of workspace back here. So the primary bedroom is on the main, which is really, really nice. The hardwood floors continue into here. These are not damages to the floor. They're just leaves from previous showings, but the flooring is not actually damaged. You have a really big walk-in closet double hanging on this side, single hanging, and then single hanging for longer garments like dress coats and dresses. And then you have your primary bathroom, and you have soaker tub. If you're not digging the color on this, there is an option of having these resprayed. Costs like 300 bucks or so, and they can spray it in high gloss bright white and it will look like brand new. I've done it before, and then you can change out the plumbing to make it look like a brand new tub. But you have double vanity, a linen closet in here, and then you have toilet and shower. And this, what I really like, is private from the rest of the bathroom. So one person can be taking a shower, shut this, other person be using the sinks. Big windows in here too. Okay, going up, the hardwood continues. So I did say it's in really good shape, and it is, but there are a couple nicks here and there. I want to just go ahead and point out and say that this house is not flawless, but I do think that it's in much better shape than a lot of the other things that we've seen, like, you know, a little bit of rub marks and stuff here and there, but that's to be expected. You have really, really, really big bedrooms. Houses that are literally twice this size oftentimes don't have bedrooms this big. So closet here. Closet here. Then you have a little bit more hanging here. But there are so many great places, like if you wanted to like build a desk in this little inlet for your kids to do homework at, that'd be really cool. But really, you, like I said, you don't really see anything from the house because of how private it is. And then another bedroom of equal size. And another closet. Going to the bathroom, the quartz countertops, they continue. Tub shower combo, toilet over here, overlooking the backyard, which we're gonna head to now. And then I love this, just how tall the ceilings are in this portion of the home. And this is a gas burning fireplace, by the way. Okay. Heading out to the back deck. So I am noticing here that it looks like the roof on the garage is shot. I can see if that's something that I might be able to negotiate. But coming out to the pool, I'm looking for cracks and I'm not seeing any. I will say that the pool is dirty and it has quite a bit of staining. So as far as maybe having to have this replastered, that might be in your near future. But overall it's good. I think you can get a good bit of use out of it before it needs to be replastered. Just from an aesthetic standpoint, there's some staining. All right, coming out here to the pool equipment, looking at it, this pump is brand new for sure. The chlorinator looks good. This is also brand new for certain. Let me take a look at this really quick. Okay, so when you're looking at pools, you can get a good idea of the health of the system by the PSI that it's running at. So right now it's running at a low PSI, which is good, means that they're not neglecting it. When you start getting into like 20 and 30 PSI, it means that the system's clogged up and they're kind of neglecting it. But overall, this is all looking really good. I don't see any issues with the pool equipment just offhand, but of course there's always potential for something to be wrong. So I imagine the property goes back much, much further. Let me see if I can get back there and get some sense of an idea of how far this thing goes back. It's bug season out here. All right, so I'm trying to get a sense of an idea of how wide it is. I know where the one is. And I don't even, wait a minute, might have found it. Hold up. Oh geez, please don't let me get eaten out here. Okay. This is a really great property, especially for the price, but I found the corner marker. So we saw the front one. This is kind of the distance from the house. I know it's super hard to gauge and this is probably not going to be super helpful. I'm guessing that I'm 100 yards from the house, about a football field's distance to the house from here. So that's the width of the property and the depth. And it looks like at one time it was fenced. I'm seeing these green markers here, or they're not markers, they're T-posts. But I'm seeing these T-posts that go basically almost all the way around the property. So fencing it might be more affordable if that's the option you're looking to go. But you definitely do have quite a bit of clearing to do. But for the price, for it having a pool, for the condition of the home, I think it might be worth it. And there kind of is a little bit of a path cleared out here. It's not like, you know, you're gonna have to really bring in like a backhoe to get all of it out. But I think that that basically shows the property and how big it is. And just as a reminder, pink post was way back there, about 100 yards, and then the other end of the property is on the other side of my car, so that gives you an idea of width. Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna get this uploaded and over to you.